your eyes now, but I know there's always a way. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything much smoother again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. The connections might be tangled, the power source has lost its spark, but every wire tells a story, and I can mend what's torn apart. From sunrise till dawn, I'll be here waiting. From sunrise till dawn, I'll never stop. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. When the current isn't flowing, when the signals disappear, I'll be here with tools and patience, make the static crystal clear. Every cable, every circuit, every problem that you bring, I'll restore what time has broken, make the whole world sing. So don't you worry about tomorrow, don't you stress about today. I've got maintenance for your troubles, and I'll chase them all away. I'll fix you up, make everything run smooth again. I'll fix you up, from sunrise till dawn, my friend. I'll fix you up, with these hands and heart so true. I'll fix you up, Daniel, I'll fix you up. Hey, Daniel, everything's good as you. Hey, Daniel, I'll fix you up for you.
Well, welcome, everybody. It is Tuesday, and I had a good report from the doctor. So, it's Cynthia. If you're still here, welcome, Cynthia. Yeah, I had a wonderful report from the doctor. So, let me put this out on the social media, and we will get started. So let me get this link. And let me switch back to my YouTube. Good there. I put this out on X. Why does it never want to this? I don't know how many times I have to keep doing this. There it is. Okay, so we're good here. Facebook. So the funny thing is, does anybody does anybody on this planet actually believe what the two fleas say? I mean, really. Every time I'm reading their transcript, she's talking tough, like she's some kind of tough woman. I just don't believe her. I'm sorry, I just don't believe her. Yeah, my blood pressure was good. My A1C was at 5.2. And for somebody who used to be 280 pounds, you know how much I weigh now? 196. So yeah, within those few years, I've got from 280 to 196. And the secret: stop eating junk food. She already cooked. She already put elemental P through elemental. She already threw Michelle under the bus. You know, I think that she got thrown under the bus, and I feel sorry for Michelle. I really do feel sorry for Michelle. I really do. She got thrown under the bus by them because before we get to reading what they said, uh, the thing is, money was donated from Michelle. Okay, and she said in her live stream, and I believe it's in this. It's in this. I translated it or did whatever I did with it with the transcript. But it said that no money. She said in her. Admitted in her live stream that no money was given to Michelle. The money was supposed to go to projects. She got screwed by that woman. I was Michelle got screwed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now you're trying to get out of it by you're trying to get out of all this bullshit by filing for bankruptcy. I don't think it's gonna work. I have to agree with Megan and Tug. I don't think it's gonna work. I'm sorry, I just don't think it's gonna work. Because if you file for bankruptcy to get out of the shit that you started, you're a coward. In my eyes, you're a coward, and always will be a coward. You did wrong, and now you're being held accountable for it, and now you're taking the coward's way out by filing for bankruptcy. I'm sorry, it just yeah, I know. I know there's been a bunch of discrepancies in it. Um, First of all, I think they're wrong. But I'm not sure because see, I'm in Section 8 housing, so my Social Security and my SSI are considered income because I have to report that income every year to be recertified. And that poor little girl, I swear, I'll be honest with you. In my honest opinion, that little girl needs to go to another home. Go to somebody that's going to love her and treat her right and teach her the right things in this world and not the shit that Michelle and John are teaching her. And you can't say, oh, they didn't teach her to yell at Travis. The evidence is right there. The evidence was in the video, in Travis's live stream. They taught that little girl to say that, to disrupt his live stream. And you can't tell me, oh, we didn't do that. She didn't do that. Bullshit. Excuse me. Because it's on Travis's live stream. There's video evidence of it now. You know, you need to stop playing them as victims. I'm going to tell you straight up. Michelle and John are not victims. And they still accuse Jeremy of doing bad things. And there's some questions that I definitely need that I'm going to answer. So this is from their live stream on the 5th of the month. So this is from their live stream on July 5th, the day after Independence Day. She still claims that her video Deliverance and the dueling banjos was not any type of harassment. And YouTube said it wasn't any kind of harassment. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, Lisa, but I don't believe you. And the image, just the image, you made the image, an AI image, almost a likeness of Jeremy, and that's not harassment? Come on now. Please. Then she said that Jeremy's group was trying to shut her down. And said the facts, and something about the ones that are doing it. Your channel should actually, and to be honest with everybody on this planet, okay, that channel needs to be shut down. There's no question about it. That channel needs to be shut down. I mean, there's no question. The channel should be shut down. For real, that channel should be shut down. Yep, I know that. So she said in this, she said she filed her motion to dismiss. If I was Randy, if I had a chance to talk to Randy, if Randy was my attorney, you know what I would tell Randy? If this was happening to me, oppose their motions to dismiss. See, this is the thing. This is their way of getting out of it by filing motions to dismiss. And the thing is, it's costing Jeremy. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take Jeremy's money from him. They're trying to make Jeremy waste all his money on this lawsuit. And how much money that they can get out of, how much they could cost him. You know. And then she still claims that Randy is shady. And I was thinking about this last night when I went to bed. They're trying to go after Randy's law license. That's what it looks like. They're trying to go after Randy's law license by saying he's doing this and doing that and digging into his past. That channel needs to be, in my opinion, that channel needs to be taken down. I mean, I could do a million different things on this channel if they ever got shut down for good. But the thing is, they're digging into people's past and trying to use it against them. They are really trying to get this case dismissed. They know they fucked up and now they're not trying to get out of it. I'm sorry, I just think that you should be held accountable. They're back on YouTube. They're back on YouTube because I was going through their Monday live stream and then I stopped because I went to bed last night real late. I just woke up maybe 30 minutes ago. I think she's doing it both on YouTube and Rumble now. So she said again that Michelle filing for bankruptcy and it stays all the cases she is involved with and said it frees her up. Yeah, it frees you up for a little bit, but I don't know how to, I don't know what to think about this. It's to me, filing for bankruptcy was the coward's way out of it. You did these things, you need to take responsibility for your actions. I'm sorry. You started this, John and Michelle. This wasn't Jeremy. You blame Jeremy for everything, but it's not Jeremy. You're always blaming Jeremy for stuff with John and Michelle, but you're the ones that started all this. Your grift didn't go good. You didn't get what you wanted, and you started this bullshit. And now Jeremy didn't say anything about it for a while, and then when you got worse and worse and worse, after this, you got a cease and desist. That's when he started to take action. This is all on them. This isn't Jeremy's fault. And I think that they should stand accountable for their actions. I personally think that they should stand accountable for their actions. I mean, it's like I said time and time, and I'll say it again. when I got arrested for public intoxication and drinking underage, I spent the weekend in jail. I had to go before the judge. I pleaded no contest to the charge. He gave me community service hours, which I did my community service hours. I manned up and did what I was supposed to do. And I think that Michelle and John should do the same. And then she said that there was nothing that Jeremy could do about the filing for bankruptcy. Yeah, he's a creditor. You owe him $2,000. You owe him $2,000 for the Ohio case and legal fees. Oh, and get this, but she's not attacking Jeremy or anybody. She's always attacking Megan. Again, are you that jealous that she has 53,000? She has 50 something thousand subscribers on her channel, and you only have 3,000. Oh boy. She said that Megan lost her shit when she found out. So, in other words, she said that Megan jumped off of Tug's live stream because she lost her shit. No. If everybody remembers that night that Megan was having problems because of the weather and her internet kept going in and out. See, this is how they twist shit. This is actually how they twist shit. Oh, let's see. Oh, just check this out. She said that Jeremy is constantly lying and spreading the narrative about Michelle and said he does not and said that he wasn't going to get anything from her. Okay, please. You know, I keep hearing this shit over and over and over again. Show me proof that Jeremy has lied about anything. Show me the proof. I'm tired of hearing it over and over and over again. Show me the proof that Jeremy is lying about anything. Show me the proof that Jeremy is lying about anything. I'm serious. Show me proof that Jeremy lied about anything in any of his videos or his live streams. I'm serious. All right. So if Jeremy tries to get Michelle or I can't read what I wrote, but she would turn around and show. So, in other words, what she's saying is Jeremy tries to get anything from Michelle, she's going to turn around and show how Jeremy lied in court and said that she had the proof. Oh, please, woman. You haven't showed any fucking proof since you started this fucking hate campaign against Jeremy. You know what, Lisa? Fuck you, okay? Nobody believes you. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Yeah, nobody. Show me your proof. Show me your evidence. Because for 9 months now, 10 months now, you've been saying you have all this proof and all this evidence, but you haven't shown a damn thing. You're nothing but a fucking liar. And you need to stop this hate campaign against Jeremy. For real. All right, then she said, that it will not stay the case for the others. Oh, said it will stay the case. Will not stay the case for the others. Are we getting a little confused here, Lisa? I don't think the bankruptcy should stay shit. I think that she should be held accountable for what she did. And stop playing her as a fucking victim. She's the one that started all this bullshit. Oh, I'm poor, I'm indigent. It's bullshit. It's just a fucking excuse to get out of what you did. I'm sorry. I'm elderly. I'm indigent. I'm poor. Stop making up excuses and man up to your bullshit. All right. So Jeremy is stalking, stalling. Oh, so in other words, Jeremy is accusing the two fleas of them stalling the case, which is the truth. That's their tactic to stall it. I don't think Judge Belitho is going to let this keep happening. I actually don't think that Judge Belitho is going to let this keep happening. So they're trying to say that Jeremy's trying to stall the case and he's doing it on purpose. No, Jeremy's not trying to stall the case. Get your fucking facts straight, woman. Ooh, I almost said the B word. Ooh, that almost slipped. You're the ones that are trying to stall the case, not Jeremy. But see, it's again, blame Jeremy. Jeremy did this. Blame him. And then she actually said that Jeremy was happy that Michelle had to go into bankruptcy. And I put beat bullshit. And said, so basically, she's saying that Jeremy is happy because Michelle had to go into bankruptcy. They had to put her into bankruptcy. But then again, all her finances are going to have to be shown. Everything that she has, it's going to be shown. I think it's going to get dismissed. I'm hoping that it gets dismissed. And that would be such a blow to the two fleas. And why? And again, I'm going to ask this question before I go on. If you're talking about Michelle so much, and you're not her PR team, then why are you talking about Michelle? If you're not her PR team, you've indicated, then why are you talking about it? Why are you taking her side? Good question. And then she said that the case with Therese Granger was a waste of time. So why is it a waste of time, Lisa? They got dragged into a frivolous lawsuit because of Michelle. Why? Because Michelle thought she could get a paycheck out of it. And guess what? She voluntarily dismissed it because she doesn't have any evidence. The video evidence is the proof. And there was no trespass, there was no evasion, there was nothing. That's why they're suing her, because you dragged them into a lawsuit that was frivolous. That's why they're suing you. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't a waste of time. You threw two of the most wonderful people on this earth under the bus and filed a frivolous lawsuit for trespassing and invasion, which the video evidence shows different. Lloyd gave them permission to get his stuff off of her property. It wasn't trespassing and it wasn't an invasion. And they never took pictures of the little girl or anything like they've been accused of. And then she said that Therese doesn't have a case against her. Bullshit. You threw them into a fucking lawsuit, a frivolous lawsuit for trespassing. And the video evidence shows otherwise. Another paycheck for that might have been for Michelle got turned down again. Oh, that's right. She uses the damn child for a paycheck all the time. And then you talk about other people exploiting that child. Bullshit. Michelle does it. How come you don't have a problem with that? That's right. That's right, Cynthia. And said with all the motions to dismiss, she would like to see the judge. Also, in other words, with all these motions to dismiss, she thinks that the judge is going to dismiss the case because Jeremy doesn't have a case. Well, if Jeremy didn't have a case, then he wouldn't have filed it. I'm sure that there's evidence out there. It's like I said, it's a bullshit tactic to get out of being sued. But like Jeremy said, it's not about the money. It's about stopping these people from doing what they're doing to him and stop them from doing it to others. It wasn't about the money. And then she said that Jeremy has still not staked his claim, or said he never proved his claim against him. And then she said that Michelle didn't put anything. So in other words, she's saying that Michelle never put anything in somebody else's name, which is bullshit. I'm sure there's proof out there. I believe that I heard something about the flea market was in John's name and not in Michelle's name. I think that the property is in HG's name. And then said that Michelle filing for bankruptcy was a good thing. No, it wasn't. Okay, I'm just making sure my mic volume was up. And then she said that Jeremy can't. She claimed that Jeremy cannot proved the claim against her and said torts and said she can. I don't know what the hell I wrote. But does anybody believe this garbage? I mean, come on. If Jeremy couldn't prove her case, couldn't prove his case, he would have never filed it. And then I put a note. And then I said, it looks like Felicia is going to prove sues him and has a case. And I think it is just a way of getting out of it. Hold on. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did too. I think I heard that about think I heard that on Megan and Tugs. They actually did that. And then she still claims that Jimmy has nothing on John. Hey, Gail. And then she said something about absolutely, and then said absolutely nothing against on John. Well, if Jimmy didn't have anything on John, then why is it in the court? Hmm. Oh yeah, I replayed. I caught the last part of Spawn's stream yesterday, but I replayed it earlier. I replayed it when I was doing something, and I noticed that Jimmy Walker guy was in his chat starting shit. Jimmy Walker is banned from this channel, so I'm letting Gail know, 'cause she's a moderator, that Jimmy is banned from this channel. Hmm. Yes, it did. My A1C was 5.2. I weighed 196 pounds. My blood pressure was good. He said my cholesterol was good. My heart sounded good. Yeah, I did. I had a good appointment, even though I didn't feel like going. Yeah, so yeah, he's banned from the channel, so he won't be coming back on here. And if he comes back as somebody else, I actually feel good. My thing is not getting enough sleep, and I think I'm going to start changing that. I think I'm just going to start going to bed early, and if they go live and I get the transcript, I'll just do it in the morning. Get up early, have my breakfast, have my coffee, and take notes on their live stream transcript. I'm just not getting enough sleep at night. And then I got a channel that's not growing. See, that's the reason why I did this. The only reason why I created another channel, a new channel, was to get rid of the old and get rid of the negativity that was on that channel. And I shouldn't have done it. But I wanted to take the channel into a new direction. That's why I created a new channel. So that's why I created a new YouTube channel, was to get rid of the negativity, ban these people from coming on in this chat, and to go forward and do the things that I want to do without my platform being taken over for somebody else's agenda. All right, where am I? So there's something about a statement about George and said it was not defamation. Just a nasty ass comment. I have no idea what the hell she's talking about. See, they talk bad about George too. They talk bad about anybody that's on the what the hell side anyway. You know. That's their main goal, is just to talk nasty about people. Exactly, Cynthia. Jealousy. They're jealous because other channels that are bigger than them. And the thing is, she actually said that they didn't. Their intent wasn't to take Jeremy's channel down. Bullshit. It's always blame Jeremy, blame Jeremy, blame Jeremy. Jeremy did this, and Jeremy did that, and Jeremy did this, and Jeremy did that. Okay, if Jeremy did attack Guapo, like you said, you should have just said what you had to say about it, and then shut the fuck up about it. But no, you've been going on a 10-month character assassination of Jeremy, and that's why you're being sued. I don't think all the motions in the world are going to get you out of this. I hope that the judge sees this crap and stops it and lets the case go forward. And said that there is no jurisdiction over John with the case in Ohio. Yes, a protection order is supposed to be enforced in all 50-something states, whether it's Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina. It doesn't matter. If there's a protection order from a judge, that's supposed to be enforced by the law enforcement in that area. So she said that the case in Ohio has not seen evidence from Michelle or John, and said it needs to be seen. I do believe that they didn't prove, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I understand, Michelle and John never showed any evidence in that. Or the evidence that they did show was irrelevant. Well, it is funny how these people think they know the fucking law. I'm going to tell you something. Looking up statutes doesn't make you a lawyer. You can Google any statute, that doesn't make you a damn lawyer. And then she still accuses Jeremy. She actually still accuses Jeremy of weaponizing the protection order and has been using it full force, and said she could prove it. Oh God, I'd love to see you prove it, Lisa. I really would like to see you prove it. You hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Exactly, Gail. Exactly. But let me tell you something about this. Lisa, for 10 months, you've been saying that you could prove that Jeremy did this, and Jeremy has done that, and Jeremy has done this. Okay. For 10 months, you haven't shown a damn thing. Okay. And any evidence that you probably have against Jeremy is hearsay. And it's probably not even proof. So stop lying to people, thinking that you have all this proof and you have all this evidence and all this documentation. I believe that you don't have shit. Now, I could be wrong. I just don't think they have shit. And then she said that Jeremy wouldn't get anything from Michelle. It was over. Yeah, she actually said that. That Jeremy would not get anything from Michelle because it was over. It's not over with. It's not over. She still has to go to bankruptcy court and has to prove it. I think it's going to get dismissed. And then she claimed that Robbie wasn't dodging anything and said Jeremy does not know what he does every day. Oh, Gator Boy. Yeah, Gator Boy. All of them are dodging. All of them dodge being served. That's bullshit. They all dodge being served. They all dodge being served. It's bullshit. They don't want to get sued. They open up their mouth and say the shit that they say about Jeremy, and they're going to be sued. Now they're trying to dodge to get out of it. You know that dodging a subpoena is against the law, and you could end up in jail for that. I think Richard Luthman wasn't served. I don't think. I don't know who else. Robbie and Richard, I think, were served, but I'm not sure. That Luthman, that's a real fucking loser. Hmm. She said that I can't. I don't know if she called Jeremy a scam. What Jeremy was doing was a scam. And then she said that people are starting to stand up by filing motions to dismiss. The only reason why you're filing a motion to dismiss is because you fucked up by opening your mouth and you're being sued for it. And now you're going to claim victim and say that you didn't say that shit. I know Jeremy has the evidence. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that was his big announcement. I agree with that. So filing for bankruptcy doesn't mean anything. It only stay it for a few minutes. If the judge dismisses this bankruptcy shit, she's still going to be held accountable. Said her motion dismissed. So she said that if her motion doesn't get, if her motion, she said that if her motion is dismissed, doesn't get granted, Jeremy will not like what she puts out there. So in other words, if her motion to dismiss doesn't get granted, she's going to put some more shit out there and said Jeremy wasn't going to like it. I don't think this judge is going to put up with this shit. Boofman. What a freaking loser he is. Paint chips. What a fucking loser he is. All right. So she said that she knows what she's saying, and again stated that if her motion to dismiss was not granted, he will make him put up or shut up. So what's that mean? You're gonna make him put up or shut up. I'm sure that the evidence is already there. I'm sure Jimmy has all the evidence. You're just trying to dodge out of your responsibility. You're like Michelle, you're trying to dodge out of your responsibility. Yeah, he misses all those reach arounds. And since she's not in competition with Jeremy, so she said that Jeremy told Crystals that she would have the tort against him and said something about him selling crystals. And then she said that she was going to file a countersuit against Jeremy. For what? What are you going to file a countersuit against Jeremy for? You're the one that did all this shit. You're the one that's been attacking Jeremy for 10 months, and Jeremy has the evidence. You guys are so bad. 1 million assets. Yeah, right. My fucking ass. My fat ass. She has 1 million in assets. So they do not know about stones and crystals. Yeah, so they said that Jeremy and them didn't know about stones and crystals. I'm sure Jeremy could look up stuff. I don't think he's not going to be that stupid. If he has a question about something, I'm sure he could look it up. Of course, Cynthia. And Lips was on there last night giving bad advice. And I haven't gone all the way through the transcript yet, but it sounded like they were giving bad advice. And I'm going to say something about Lips. Boo! You can claim that people keep attacking you, okay? But the thing is, the truth is, you inserted yourself into this mess. You got involved with Lips, and that's why people are saying stuff about you. And if people are saying something about you, walk away from it. Don't file a frivolous lawsuit suing people for defamation and harassment and cyberbullying. I don't think so either, guys. And then she said that Travis just gets dumb. I think it's jealousy. I think that she's jealous of Tube Town because she can't do anything like that. And Travis has the opportunity to do stuff like that. I think what Travis is doing is a great idea. I think Tube Town is a wonderful thing. And she still claims that there's another child about Jason's age and said that he was cheating on his wife for who knows how long. Yeah, yeah. And they were going off last night on Randy. But if Randy did something that was that terrible, he wouldn't have a license. And then she said that George selling an item for $1 for $500 is scamming. No, it's not. If people want to bid on that stuff, that's the whole purpose of an auction, is to bid on something. It's not a scam. Okay, if I sell my Zippo lighter starting at $1 and it goes up to $25, I'm going to take the $25 and not the dollar. I'm sorry, that's not scamming. And then she said the biggest mistake Jeremy made was cheating on his wife and ruining his family. So now we're going back to the family. We're going back to Jeremy's family shit again. You know what? You're a piece of garbage, especially when you involve people's families. You don't like it when people involve other people involve families in this, but you blatantly have brought Jeremy's family into this. You have dragged Jeremy's family into it. You dragged his son into it, and then they claim, oh, they never contacted his son. Bullshit. I can't believe that. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that you never contacted Jason. I can't believe that you never contacted that man, that kid. I said that George selling an item for $1 for $500. She said it was scamming. No, it's not. It's called bidding. It's called an auction. It's called bidding. And said that the analysis that they did with his transcript showed him on Sunday, showed him to be an egomaniac, a narcissist. I can't believe that shit. So she actually, I don't know if she was talking about her. I think she was talking about her. She had one of her transcripts. And AI come back and said it was drama and harassment. Yeah, because that's what it is, drama and harassment. So you don't seem to think that you keep claiming that you never tried to hurt Jeremy's business, but you and BBB got involved with Olight. You and BBB got into the thing with whatnot. That's ruining his business. So stop fucking lying. That's right. Now let me answer this door. I'm right here. I just muted the mic so you didn't hear the conversation between me and my neighbor. What the hell have we? Ah, let's see. So they said that she said that people were really trying to shut her down. They said that that's what said that is his goal and what he is doing. Well, you channel needs to be shut down. You know what? You can say all you want that you're critiquing, you're commenting, and you're doing whatever you to Jeremy, but that's bullshit. What you're doing to Jeremy is defamation, harassment, and cyberbullying and cyberstalking. The same shit that you accuse Jeremy of doing. So don't give me that shit that you're only critiquing and commenting and trying to educate people. You're harassing, defaming, cyberstalking, and cyberbullying. The same shit that you're accusing Jeremy of doing. Turn up the volume again. All right. She said that I had to sneeze. Oh yeah. So in other words, I just mentioned this, but she said that she's reacting to a video put out by the Journal and claims she is not saying anything but reaction and exposing his lies. Okay, again, please show me where fucking Jeremy lied about anything. Please show me proof that Jeremy lied about anything. Show me proof. I want to see your proof. You say that for 10 months you have all this damn proof. Show the damn proof. I'm going to tell you something. You put up or shut up, Lisa. Okay, because you keep accusing Jeremy of lying, but you don't have any proof of it. No, it's still the same mic. she gets all the juice and the lies. Again, prove to me that Jimmy has lied about any damn thing. Okay? Show me proof that Jimmy has lied about any damn thing. Oh, God. All right. So what's the difference between a refrigerator and a butthole? A refrigerator doesn't fart when you pull the meat out. So she said that said she loves to tell the truth about all of it. Since when, in 10 months, Lisa, have you told the fucking truth about anything? I'm serious. When in 10 months have you actually told the truth about anything that comes out of your fucking mouth? Except nothing but lies. And you think you're such a big bully. You know what? You keep calling Jeremy a big bully. You know what, Lisa? You're the biggest bully. And I'm hoping one day that somebody knocks you off your little platform. Because I'm tired of it. I'm not changing mics. It's the same microphone. Oh my God. I can't turn the, you know what? If this is gonna continue, I'm just gonna quit for today because I haven't touched anything except turn the mic volume back up again. And she still accuses Jeremy of lying in his videos. Again, please prove to me that Jeremy has lied in any of his videos. Again, please prove that Jeremy has lied about anything in his videos. Exactly. Jeremy has all the proof and all the receipts. They said they may not have to pay back in restitution. If there's a money judgment against you, Lisa, you have to pay that. If you don't pay the restitution, then you go to jail because you're you're disobeying a court order. And then she said that she was on a mission to get information about Jeremy. And she still claims that her husband is not a felon. Bullshit. If it's listed on the court records that he committed a felony, he's a felon. And then she said that if Jeremy was listed as a creditor or a debtor, I'm sorry, and then said that he would not get anything from Michelle. Yeah. So she said that if Jeremy was listed as a debtor or creditor or whatever, that he wouldn't get nothing from from Michelle. Well, I gotta blow my nose. Exactly. Nobody's ever held them accountable. And now they're being held accountable and they're trying to get out of it. All of them. She said that she was supposed to do what, so she said that what she was supposed to do with the money and said he has no right to get her financials and said he will never get them. And again, she just threw Michelle under the bus. Said that Michelle did not get any money. But yet, your people who donate to that shit said that that money was supposed to be for Michelle. And she didn't get any of the money. You're a fucking scammer. You just, you talk about Jeremy hurting people and hurting this family. What do you think you just did to Michelle? And said that Jimmy was wasting his money and said it was fine. I can't read what the hell I wrote. What the hell did I write? Oh, so get this. Get this, guys. So she's going to show in court how Jeremy kept her from making money off of her YouTube channel when she got suspended for 7 days. And then she said that this was going to go a lot further. Look, Lisa, you put material on YouTube that was in violation. Okay, you lied to get out of. You lied in your appeal, so you got your channel back. But your channel got struck because somebody saw something and YouTube saw something. That's why your channel was suspended for 7 days. Quit crying about it. I don't know how that works. I think if they got struck again, their channel would be gone, but I'm not sure. And then they accused Jeremy of doxing her husband and said a bunch of shit, and she could prove it. And said she had the documentation to prove this. Okay, so for 10 months now, you've been saying, oh, we have the documentation, we have the proof, but you haven't shown anything. And I hate to tell you that public information is not doxing. And then she said that Jeremy can't prove shit. Yeah, if Jeremy can't prove shit, then why is it in court? Why is the evidence there? I'm sure that Jeremy and Randy put in all the discovery and all the evidence. And then she said again about that AI analysis of his transcript and said that it showed what kind of a personality he was. And said that they haven't seen any evidence whatsoever. Oh, I'm sure that the evidence has been submitted to the court. I don't think you could just file a lawsuit against somebody without putting the evidence in there with it. And then she said that Jeremy hasn't shown any evidence whatsoever. Well, I'm sure that the evidence was submitted to the court. It's like I said, I don't think you can file a lawsuit against somebody without having the evidence entered into the case as exhibits. I can't read what the hell I wrote. Hold on. I gotta blow my nose again. I can't read what the hell. She said she showed 200 videos of him going after Michelle, the ex-mayor, married DeGroot, and been doing it for 2.5 years. So you steal Jeremy's content, and are you going to try to use it? Well, I mean, it's if you think that you have something from Jeremy's videos, I just don't think that. I think it's the same hearsay evidence that Michelle produced for Judge DeThomas's. And it's not going to show any proof of anything that they're saying about Jeremy. And then she said that she claims that she's telling the truth. Bullshit. You haven't told the damn truth for 10 months. And and the more you come on your live streams, the more and more and more you attack Jeremy. So stop lying, Lisa. That's right, everybody. Just remember what Cynthia just said. Jeremy didn't start this. Lynette did. Yep, I agree with that. She said that she has Panorama. And said that she knows what she has Panorama. First of all, Panorama doesn't even mean what they think it is. It's some shit that they made up. And I forgot what it meant. It doesn't mean what they're talking about. And then she said that when you see the evidence, you will see who is stalking who is harassing who is threatening who, and said how many times Jimmy has been debunked with his own words and lies. Oh my goodness. What evidence do you think you have against Jeremy? I mean, what evidence do you think that you have against Jeremy? You haven't debunked jack shit. All you've been doing is character assassinating Jeremy and attacking him and doing all this shit to him for 10 months. You two witches wouldn't know what the truth is if it jumped up and bit you in the ass. And said that Megan was a dupist, getting views and subscriptions from Jeremy. No, Megan has her own YouTube channel, and she's building her channel like every normal person builds her channel. I don't think she's getting subscriptions and views. Well, she might be getting the views from Jeremy's side, but I don't think they're getting subscriptions. And anyway, what the fuck business is of yours anyway? No, she was back, but she didn't stay on long last night. Or the other night, she didn't stay on too long. I don't know either. I don't know either, Gail. Then she said that he was not doing more content, and she is starting to. What? So I will say this. She said that when Megan goes live and talks, she doesn't bet her. She doesn't bet anything. Hmm. Yeah, because I don't think Lips's lawsuit has has any merit. I mean, you can come on here and talk shit about me, and I don't care. But with her, Lipsy is crying because it's a personal attack. Well, maybe Lips, you should have thought about coming on there and getting joined up with these people, because you knew what was going to happen. I'm trying to read what the hell she. What in the hell is she talking about? Said that the something thing was a joke, and a bigger joke. And said when dumbass put it in the lawsuit, said we have the ones going to look like fools. Hmm. So she said that Jimmy can spin it, and said Jimmy is not going to win this, and said that there was no way they would prove the evidence that was in Jimmy's favor. I hate to tell you this, Lisa, but you are dead wrong. You are dead wrong. Jimmy has the evidence in his case to put you away, and I believe that Jimmy and Randy can prove it. You talk so smart, like you think you know every fucking thing. I'm gonna tell you something, Lisa. You don't know a goddamn thing. and said the only way it would make it to trial is because trauma, and said all the cases are about content on his channel. Oh, that's bullshit. And what the fuck do you think you're doing, Lisa? You go on your fucking channel every other fucking day and talk shit about Jeremy. Why? Because it's content for you. You can't get off that damn subject. And then said that all Jeremy talks about is money, money, money. And said that there's the only way he will get your. He said that the only way you get your question answered is if you send super chats. I don't know what the hell brought that up. First of all, are you jealous? Because again, I think it's jealousy. You only have 3,000 subscribers. Jeremy has 730,000 subscribers to his channel, and probably makes a lot more money on his channel than you ever make in your entire fucking lifetime. I think you're jealous. And then she actually said that we, the people who are subscribers to Jeremy's YouTube, have a smear campaign. And then she said that she knows more about PR than Megan. And again, she claimed that she was no one's PR team, but her own. Bullshit. If you keep talking about Michelle and talking about Jeremy, what Jeremy is doing to Michelle, you're her PR team. You're her voice. Stop fucking lying. And then said that Megan proved that she was on the side, about the conspiracy, and it was on her side. So it was, the conspiracy is on our. What she's trying to say is the conspiracy is on our side. How many more pages is this? Only one more page. And proved it live on her show. And then she said that she had all the evidence from the Facebook group. Yeah, exactly, Cynthia. A smear campaign. What the fuck you? It's like Cynthia just said. What the fuck do you think you're doing, Lisa? And you've been doing this shit for 10 fucking months. Jeremy hasn't said a damn word about you. And then she said that Jeremy owns that Facebook group. And get this, And get this, everybody. She said that Facebook and YouTube are going to be subpoenaed. That's what she said. That Facebook and YouTube are going to be subpoenaed. Yeah, good luck with that. Because I'm sure YouTube or Meta or whatever it is, and YouTube have lawyers that are going to eat you alive. So she said that she can't wait for Jeremy to lose so that he will stop. He will leave Michelle alone and said it was coming. Hmm. Jeremy didn't start this shit in the first place. So why are you blaming Jeremy for something that Michelle did? This is all Michelle's fault. This is all Michelle's doing. If she would have stopped when she got the cease and desist, this would have never gone this far. But she can't close her mouth. Yeah, I wish them luck on that too. And then she said that the Facebook group, the one of the Facebook groups was owned by Elephant Shoe, and said, you know, it was Jeremy. Jeremy. She called him Jeremy. And then she still accuses Jeremy of staging storage units, and said that he was making deals with the managers. I don't think so. I don't think this is just another false accusation. I don't know how she's talking. Does anybody here know who she's talking about? Marble Mouth? She said Marble Mouth. Rogue Mama and Marble Mouth were something, a bunch of. Oh, so she's saying that Rogue Mama and Marble Mouth, I guess that means Megan. I listened to a bunch of stuff with no evidence. George. She said that she wasn't doing anything wrong and that she was telling the truth. Bullshit. 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 I think so, Cynthia. And then they still accused Jeremy of staging his storage units and said she had the proof. Okay. Why did I skip that? Why did I go forward with that? Then she said that Jeremy creates drama for his channel and uses it to set up people. Please, you know what? Show me the proof that Jeremy is setting up anybody. You keep making these accusations about Jeremy, that he's setting up people and he's hurting people and he's doing all this shit. Where in the fuck is your proof? I'm sorry, where in the fuck is your proof? And then she said that in that AI analysis that she did, it showed that he was a performer. Who gives a fuck? Are we, anybody that comes, people like Spawn or myself or Squid Pro that we're not performers on this thing called YouTube? Okay, let me get rid of this. Exactly, I agree with that. Let me mark it on here that we discussed this today. So, today is the 8th. We have gone through a lot of stuff. And I still got a lot of stuff to go through tomorrow. And I'm trying to see what it's ended on this one. 81. So yeah. And I'm I mean, we're gonna get to this thing with Lipsy tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but we're gonna get to this thing with Lips and what she said in her live stream and Lisa's live stream. Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Geez, I've almost used up a whole entire notebook. Pretty much, I've used up a whole 5 subject notebook. Jeez. But see, the thing is, Lipsy, you got yourself involved in this. And that's why people are saying stuff about you. You don't have the right to sue them for expressing their opinion. And nobody's attacking you and nobody threatened you. Okay, Cynthia, and and this stream is over with anyway. So that's it for today. We will continue our journey into the Book of Fleas tomorrow. So I thank those who participated, and like Spawn says, any new subscribers, welcome to the community. If you're not a subscriber to this channel and you like the content that's on this channel, please consider subscribing to this channel. When you do so, you are helping this channel grow, and you're becoming part of a wonderful community here. We have wonderful people here. We have wonderful moderators here. And you're just helping this channel to grow. And don't forget to hit that notification button. When you hit all notifications, that lets you know when a new video is uploaded and when I go live. And don't forget to hit that like button on your way in or on your way out. I do appreciate everybody for listening to me today. I will be here tomorrow at 3 o'clock, our normal time. And as EMS says, ciao, ciao. Have a good rest of your evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if you can't be good, at least try to be good.
Breakdown, you're the one I call. From the mountains high, come down to it all. With your tools in hand, making magic flow. Every broken part, you help me grow. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's right. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. Daniel, you make it better. From the wires tangled up to the broken dreams, you know how to man all my scattered seams. With your steady hands, you refill my heart. Every piece that's lost gets a brand new start. You fix it all, fix it all. You fix it all. Daniel, you make it right. Daniel, everything's bright. When I'm falling apart, you put me back together. Daniel, you make it better. Fix it, Daniel. Make it right. When the world shuts down, and I can't see clear, you're my solid ground, always drawing near. Never give up on this heart of mine. Put it back together every single time. Fix it all, fixing your hour, standing tall to all you do. From the highest peak, I can see it through. With your care and touch, everything's okay.